Hi there, I'm Juan Santiago, a paramedic with Lincoln County EMS, and this is my partner,
Zachary Rice,
also a paramedic with Lincoln County EMS. Today we're going to read for you How Do Dinosaurs Get Well by Jane Yolen and Mark Teague, and thanks to Scholastic for allowing us to read this today.
what if a dinosaur catches the flu? Does he whimper and whine between each chew? Does he drop dirty tissues all over the floor? Does he fling all the medicine out the door? Does he flip off his covers with tooth and with tail? Does he dump out his juice and get sick in a pail? Does a dinosaur well? What if a dinosaur goes to the dock? Does he drag all his feet till his mom is in shock?
Does he hold his mouth closed when he's told open wide? Does he scream? Is he mean? Does he run off and hide?
He doesn't look mean.
Does he push back each drink? Spit his pills in the sink? Does he make a big stink? Is that what you think? No. He drinks lots of juice and he gets lots of rest. He's good at the doctors because the doctor knows best. He uses a hanky on mouth and on nose. He snuggles right down underneath his bedclothes. He takes all his medicine without a fight. He closes his eyes and he whispers goodnight. Then Mama and Papa tiptoe out the door. Get well, little dinosaur. The end. All right, everyone, just a couple quick words before we go. So just making sure you wash your hands real well. Sing a song with it, the ABCs, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Make sure you get in real good, okay? All the way through the song, wash your hands just like this with soap and water, okay?
Now sometimes whenever you feel like you gotta sneeze, just like the dinosaur did in the story, just remember that you need to cover your face, cover your nose, sometimes even sneezing into your elbow as well.
So make sure if you feel like you gotta sneeze that you're gonna go in your elbow, okay? Because if you just washed your hands, you don't wanna get any of that yucky stuff on your hands, okay? So if you don't have a tissue around, using that elbow is just as important. Stay safe, okay? We'll see you around.
All right, everyone, are you ready for our next story? We're gonna read A Sick Day for Amos McGee by Philip C. Steed. Thanks so much, Macmillan, for letting us read this book. Let's get started. Amos McGee was an early riser. Every morning when the alarm clock changed, he swung his legs out of bed and swapped his pajamas for a fresh pressed uniform. He would wind his watch and set a pot of water to boil, saying the sugar bowl, a spoon for my oatmeal, please, and 2 for my teacup. Belly full and ready for the workday, he'd amble out the door. Next day, Amos waited for the number 5 bus. Next stop, City Zoo, the bus driver would call. 6 a.m., right on time, he'd reply. Amos had a lot to do at the zoo, but he always made time to visit his good friends. He would play chess with the elephant, who thought and thought before making a move, ran races with the tortoise, who never lost, sit quietly with the penguin, who was very shy, and lend a handkerchief to the rhinoceros, who always had a runny nose. And at sunset, read stories to the owl, who was afraid of the dark. One day, Amos awoke with the sniffles and the sneezes and the chills. He swung his achy legs out of bed, curved them back again, and said, "Ugh, I don't think I'll be going to work today." Meanwhile, at the zoo, the animals waited for their friend. The elephants arranged his ponds and polished his castles. The tortoise stretched his legs and limbered up. The penguin sat patiently, all by himself. The rhinoceros worried that his allergies were worsening. The owl perched atop a tall stack of storybooks, scratching his head with concern. "Where is Amos?" the animals wondered. Later that day, it looks like they're gonna catch the bus. There they are. "Hooray, my good friends are here," said Amos. The elephant prepared a game of chess. Amos thought and thought before making a move. "I'm too tired to run races today," said Amos to the tortoise. "Let's play hide and seek instead." The tortoise hid inside his shell. Amos hid beneath the covers. Amos yawned. "I could use a nap." The penguin sat quietly, keeping Amos's feet warm. Achoo! Amos awoke with a sneeze. The rhinoceros was ready with the handkerchief. "I'm beginning to feel much better, thank you," said Amos to his friends. He swung his legs out of bed. "Perhaps we'll share a pot of tea." Amos wound his alarm clock. "It's getting late," he said. "After all, we have a morning bus to catch." So Amos said goodbye to the elephant and to the tortoise, and goodnight to the penguin and to the rhinoceros, and goodnight to the owl, who, knowing that Amos was afraid of the dark, read a story aloud before turning out the light. The end. Thank you for joining us today at Emergency Medical Services. Anytime you see an ambulance go by, make sure you wave, or anyone who works as an EMT, make sure you give them a big, big thank you. I'll see you guys later. Bye!